his question is, who do you think has more value in the open sexual marketplace when we're gonna?
When you say open sexual marketplace, do you guys mean just to fuck, or do you mean for dating as well?
Okay, if you take her,
thank you,
versus you,
yeah,
who has a higher SMV in their respective gender?
Yeah, no, I'm asking what's the sexual market value for you guys? Does it include just hooking up, or does it include like relationships as well?
No sustaining.
Because in terms of fucking, a 6 out of 10 girl will have more sexual market value than everybody on this planet on the panel, right?
Yeah,
like it fuck like 1,000 guys on a night, but in terms of like getting high quality relationships. I don't know. I mean,
well, we could go from a holistic standpoint if you want to do that.
For everything,
we could go from the holistic standpoint.
It would depend on. It would honestly depend on how much either of us are willing to change. Realistically, I don't know if I could find a woman that would be okay with me working 14 hours a day. I don't know if she could find a guy that's okay with her being in open relationships and traveling and streaming. I don't know. I think it depends.
The girls in your Discord, there's 40 of them trying to fuck you. They would all take the 14-hour Destiny worker.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would want to date those girls.
Well, Zherka did give you a comment. He said that you have higher sexual market value than her.
Yeah,
is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, but he's not complimenting me. He's shitting on my wife.
No, I'm not. Whoa. On Jesus' name. On Jesus' name, I'm not talking about Melina. I'm trying to paint the picture that we men adopt the position that she's better than us always. But like, look at our lives, bro. You think a girl goes from living in my penthouse to just an average Joe, or even if she gets an influencer, he can't fight. He's not good looking. He's not funny. He's not viral. You know how much she misses out on. But I'm conditioned to think she's better than me by people like him. I don't want to think like that anymore.
What am I even talking about? What?
Why can't you admit? Forget Melina. Who's your last girl? Let's shit on her.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, right. Every girl you've been with since you're a streamer, you're probably 1,000. Is it 1,000 times more value? He's 1,000 times more valuable than any fucking e-girl. That's the truth.
I mean, how did we arrived here through? I guess the mismatch of because you're saying his girlfriend should have switched her game up for him because he has higher sexual market value, right? Jonah Hill. In this situation.
Well, I just want to make this clear. I don't know if you guys agree. Do you agree if a woman opens her legs for you, because we in this table can all marry a McDonald's working poor woman, but a woman cannot take a Chad from McDonald's, marry them? They don't have the DNA to. What you're agreeing to is if she opens her legs for you, she's admitting you're above her. That's why they say I want equal height or above, equal money or above, but it's always above. Women date up, meaning if they're dating you, you're better than her. It's not fucking rocket science.
The average woman is 5'4". The average man is 5'9". Women want equal height or above because men tend to be taller than them. And men tend to earn more money than women. Of course, they want somebody that on general out earns them. That's just averages.
You didn't answer. Right? Do women date up?
Do women date? Okay, no, women date about their class.
Okay, do men date?
Men date about their class. Men date about their class.
You men go to Walmart, you'll see a Chad with a fat ass bitch in Walmart. Raise your hand if you date down.
This is just a topic we never. None of us ever agree on this. I understand it, but the reality is genuinely wealthy people don't date the woman at McDonald's or Starbucks or Target. I know you guys disagree on that, but it just doesn't happen. When you're in wealthy families, and also when you think about the mother for your children, you don't want just like a hot 18-year-old Latina with a huge fucking ass. You want an educated woman that knows how to handle her shit. That's going to raise your kids. That's going to be the mother of your kids. It is relevant. I found your mom in McDonald's and I turned her into the ideal mother. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Leave my mom alone. Do men, yes or no, do men date down?
No, not generally.
Most of the time.
No.
Do women date down?
No.
Say never.
People date about their average. What do you think is the average difference between a man and woman's age in a relationship?
What's that have to do
What
with
do you think is the average difference in age? I'm just curious. What do you think is the average difference in age?
What do you think happens when I age 10 years? Hold on, is it the same if I age 10 years? I'm just a richer, hotter, bearded up sexist. If she ages 10 years, I got a fucking raisin Twinkie filled with cum. How the fuck is it the same thing, bro? My value goes up with the age. You don't agree with that?
I mean, it depends in what capacity. Ideally, that's the mother of your children, right? Is she a used up raisin Twinkie filled with fucking cum? Is that what you refer to the mother of your children?
He said what capacity? So if my finances,
this is also what
if my finances and status is going up, plus my network, because I have more women at Zherka 35 versus 25. We can agree. What angle are you looking at? All angles. I win when I age. She loses in every metric as she ages.
To you, she does.
To the world.
Okay.
Because we're reading statistics. You love statistics.
What statistics? You wouldn't even acknowledge the difference in age between a man and a woman.
Okay. Let's look at Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is not statistics. Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio is not statistics. That's why I asked you very simply. What's the average difference between a man and a woman? Right. It's less than 3 years.
Delete the
people
name.
Tend to date
delete the
people
name.
In their same socioeconomic class, same race, same neighborhoods, same schools.
You're going to drop the last few chromosomes.
Same religions.
Look at this. delete the name Leonardo DiCaprio, but think of a man on his level. All of them are with 18, 19
That's
year old
not
girls.
true, though. We just brought up, what did I just bring up? Bezos fucking married another woman who's, what, 50 years
That's
fucking
a name.
old.
That's a name. I'm going off
Leonardo
statistics.
DiCaprio is a name.
Do rich, wealthy men date younger women?
Yes.
No, on average,
What the
people
fuck, nigga?
No, dude.
I'm about to hard on.
You're making the emotional argument. All I can do is appeal to the data. I can't. If you want to cry and make the faces or whatever, that's fine.
What do you guys
No,
say?
you don't ask them. Go look it up. At rich people that are genuinely wealthy, not people that are in fucking yachts in Dubai bragging about fucking 20-year-olds that are actually 35-year-old prostitutes that they pay to put on their boats. Actual wealthy people tend to date and marry people that are about their age. Go to any neighborhood with lawyers and doctors.
But they're cheating with a bunch of fucking 18-year-olds.
They might be cheating. That wasn't your question.
Their values
that
up.
wasn't your question.
They're cheating with a bunch of
whether they're
teenagers.
cheating or not. The question is, who do they marry?
No, but their values up. If he's old and his scrotum hangs to the ocean on his yacht, why is there so many young girls around him when his wife's not around? Because his value's up as he grayed, as his scrotum got gray. That's what the point I'm making. Women's value doesn't go up with the way they age. It just doesn't.
I think I think the bottom line here is that men are more willing to concede and date a woman and or hook up with a woman that has lower value than themselves, versus women are less likely to go ahead and take that dating approach. I think that's the bottom line that we can take. Where you guys are, rifting about.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, like in some generalities, it might be true, but when you look at the data, people just tend to date around their own classes. People go to the same schools with each other. People work the same jobs as each other. They're in the same neighborhoods. It's pretty rare that you get a guy with the last name Rockefeller or Kennedy that's going to Starbucks and picking up the barista. That just doesn't happen on average.
You're actually saying that women will marry a Chad with a six-pack that works at McDonald's. You're destroying lives with your opinion.
What are you talking about?
You're giggling out of the matrix.
I don't even know what. I don't even know.
Andrew. Say on camera, women have the DNA to marry a Chad that works at McDonald's. Say it. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet.
Women that work at McDonald's will marry men that work at McDonald's.
No.
Yes.
That's wrong too. But you're saying women will date a Chad who works at McDonald's. Marry, bro. Nigga, that's a ring. Not like Adam 22.
Do you think that people that work at fast food don't have wives? To say that to the camera. Say, if you work a service job, you don't have a wife. Is that true? Say that.
No,
That's
man. No 35-year-old man who works at McDonald's is married, bro.
Okay.
They're never married.
There's no working class families. None of these poor broke motherfuckers have a wife. It's just rich men with 5 wives constantly all over the United States. Everybody's a Mormon now.
Here's Exodia. All right, draw your last pathetic card. I'll give it to him. Even if
you triggered my trap card.
Let's say I didn't win that one. Let's say he won that one.
Yeah.
I'll say, oh, okay, so there's McDonald's workers who have wives. He's really saying a woman who's about to leave him for financial insecurity, and they initiate all divorces, and she's cheating on him. So it's not really a marriage. It's kind of like he's ready to kill himself.
How is she going to leave him for financial security? Who's going to marry her?
Okay.
Are rich people wiping up multiple poor women to give them financial security? Hold on.
Bro.
You know that when you're a rich guy and you just fuck a poor chick, she doesn't get financial security from you. You know that, right?
You know, I don't want to get you in trouble with your wife. Us four in this table. Okay. Us four in this table. Fresh, Myron, Zherka, Destiny. If we met a model with a nice ass, she's sweet and loyal, works at McDonald's, I promise you, us four would say, fuck a prenup, bitch. Take half. Let me go inside you, bitch. All of us would marry that girl. If any woman you know met a Chad that's funny and he's great and he's perfect, but he's 32 years old and works at McDonald's, why you can't think of one fucking example is because it's never happened in history.
Aren't you literally the example?
How?
Because 6 months ago, you were a loser that fucking didn't even turn his fucking stream on and you got girls all over you, don't you?
I had status.
What status?
I had 200,000 followers when I was
200,000 followers. What the fuck does that mean? Your status was 500K overnight 10 years earlier on an Austin show. And why the example that you're looking for?
Whoa, check it out.
The chick that was dating you, that was abusing you, was a
exactly
19-year-old
I'm not going to say the
girl that was in a relationship with you for 1 year. You had no money, no cash, begging for help on Twitter, no clout, no stream, no nothing. You are the example that defeats your argument.
Hey, you're not Obelisk the Tormentor because we were at a rooftop party. I'm not going to say the bitch's name. I hate her. She You cucked me because I only had fucking 200 viewers when we went to TwitchCon, and you were tripping on shrooms like, and remember when she was all over, you know who I'm talking about, that taller kind of.
I know she's a lovely woman, but I didn't.
No, she's not a lovely woman. In any other, she gets aroused for someone like me. She even said, Zherka, you'd be a good fuck on the show, but she ignored the first time I ever got ignored because I was around influencers for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
I said the fucking Papa Smurf took my bitch, and I didn't even try. I didn't try to get the bitch, but I was like, why didn't she even look at me once? She's just thinking about absorbing clout off this dude. Bro, they date up. Meaning she saw Zherka
I didn't even do.
lower.
I did like 2 streams of it. She didn't even get to absorb any
Did you fuck
clout.
her?
Don't. It's not relevant to the program.
You fucked my
No,
dream
hold on.
girl.